Well, hello everybody, this is Fracture, and I welcome you to another Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic on the PC. Well, the Knights of the Old Republic aren't on the PC, but the game is. And I think I'm heading back outside. And mine... Oh, hello, Murder. I mean, Juhani. How's it going?
I must give you my thanks.
You must.
Because of you, I am once again welcome within the Jedi Order.
Yes, I see you have no friends yet, though. Have you spoken to the Council? No, I'm just standing here, dolt.
I have spoken to the Council, and they have helped me see the truth. The truth about myself, and the truth of my actions. KotOR's injuries were not so severe as I first believed. I was foolish to believe I could harm a master such as she with my clumsy efforts. The fierce confrontation between us was nothing more than part of my training. KotOR wanted me to understand the threat of the dark side, to see how easy it was to fall from the path of light.
That's pretty harsh and fairly stupid on her part.
KotOR's methods may seem strange,
Oh,
but
they do.
I trust her wisdom.
Well, you shouldn't.
This lesson has been difficult.
I'm not
but
surprised.
I'm better because of it.
Are you?
Humility is never easy to teach.
Yes, it
But
is.
now, I truly understand my own limitations. After our last battle, KotOR had nothing left to teach me. I needed time alone to explore the turmoil of my own spirit.
And kill a few
Only then was I
Mandalorians.
ready to follow a guide. You. Back to the light. When I left, KotOR knew her work with me was done.
Because she was missing an
There are
arm.
other disciples who need training throughout the galaxy, and she could not stay to see if I passed this most difficult trial. With your help, I have passed this difficult trial. The Council now feels I am ready to continue with my training, though they have asked me to wait here for the time being.
First the Jedi trick you into becoming an enemy, then they welcome you back as a friend. I can't say I approve of their training methods.
This has been a painful lesson, Juhani, but it seems you have learned it well. I'm certain you will be a credit to the Order.
I do not know what the Council has in store for me.
A Nerf
but I will
lightsaber, I'm
trust
thinking.
in the Force, in the way of the Jedi to help me through whatever is to come.
Right. Cannon fodder, no doubt. Okay, so we're going to head to the northeast, I believe, and go into that temple that we were not allowed to enter previously. Jedi. Ooh, that was a lucky name. I think we can bypass all of these folks. Oh, hello, Adam Larp.
我主要本地当一段嘛ji human act in ikatune chi itakang ki chana kilikon chi wak aitaka chi.
Oh, I'm forgetting to read this. I'm sorry, I was fast asleep. Please allow me to self-introduce myself. I am Adam. This is why I don't read these things. It's embarrassing. Purpose? Yeah, that makes sense. Purpose? Yes, purpose. Okay, I'm following along perfectly now. The settlers and noble humans of Dantooine have been plagued by Cathhounds, raiders, and other fearsome troubles of late. It is much, much too sad to see these things happen to such people as this. Therefore, I have made this my mission to be. Mission? No, we didn't bring her with me. I have no idea what this guy's talking about. I suppose, you know, part of playing this game is probably, you know, following along, but... Okay, when in doubt, choose one. Nighttime mission? To overcome their tribbles, they must be able to defend themselves. Therefore, I shall offer the highest quality of weapons at the lowest of low prices for them. Oh, all this jibber-jabber just for a salesman. I am here offering you as... Oh, boy, must be getting late. I am here offering you much in the way of something. Weaponry it is, and weaponry I have. What is it that you would like from me this fine day? Oh, can I shoot first? Let me see what you're selling. Yes, here's the best I can find anywhere. Whoops, no, what, Cinegar Warsuit with frosting. Well, let's see, bonus 7, dexterity, Cassus Fett's battle armor. Ooh, that's pretty good, but look at that dexterity. And look at that price. Well, we'll be avoiding that for the time being. Light repeating blaster, blaster pistol, bunch of stuff, and okay, well that was worth my time. Let's try and get back on track. He says, becoming permanently stuck. This is not the track you were looking for. And no, you can't jump. Well, let's do this.
What?
Maybe he'd be smart enough to follow Karth away from the wall. Haha!
Sure.
Man. Brilliant, brilliant. Full-size map, guys. Strange ruins. Okay, so we do have to go this way. Let's see if we can go this way without attracting too much beef. Nope, apparently not.
You!
Oh!
How'd you like that?
This one is strong in the ways of the Force. Ooh, scary.
You asked for this!
The Jedi cow. There we go.
You asked for this!
Well, you know, as good a puncher as she is, I think maybe we should equip her with some sort of a weapon. There we go. She'd probably do much better now. Well, let's see what else. We can't assign her anything else. Bling. Nope, we're good. Okay. So, cow punching again, are you, Bastilla?
Yes?
Ooh, did you see that? I snuck in a save. I used to have a cube made of these things. A little Chinese puzzle cube. You'd think the Jedi would be more inventive in their rather unattractive art. Strange ruins. These aren't just ruins. They're strange ruins. Okay, well, so far we seem to be doing quite well. I've identified the door, for example. It's quiet. Too quiet. Aha! An ancient droid. This droid is speaking a language you do not recognize. What language is that? What are you trying to say? Oh, that always works. This droid is speaking a language you do not recognize. It sounds like sand people, actually. I do recognize it. Bastilla! Ooh, I pronounced it right for once. Do you have any idea what this droid is saying? Certainly.
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages.
Oh, that's efficient.
Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
Phonemes. I can reproduce any of the language spoken by the slaves of the builders. Hey, I understood that.
I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manan. But why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath?
It's a C-3PO. Communication was vital to ensure that the moisture evaporator, the slaves constructed in this temple according to the wishes of the builder. But you are not of the slave species. Neither are you of the builders. You are like the ones who came before, and like the corpse.
It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
What are you? Why are you here? Are you some kind of guardian? I am the overseer. The builders programmed me to enforce discipline among the slaves while this monument to the power of the Starforge was constructed. Starforge? At project completion, all slaves were executed. I was reprogrammed to serve should a builder return in search of knowledge of something. I really must learn to read faster. How long have you been here? My chronologic circuits have marked over 10 full revolutions of this system's outermost planet around the sun since the builders left.
10 revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
There is no mistake. The builders constructed my chronological circuitry using the technology of the Star Forge itself. My calculations are infallible, infallible, infallible. Who are these builders you keep talking about? What is the Star Forge? The Star Forge is the glory of the builders, the apex of their infinite empire. Would an infinite empire have an apex? This is a machine of invincible might. But what is it? What does it do? The Star Forge is the glory of the builders, the I'm sure I read this in the past. A tool of unstoppable conquest.
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Star Forge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Or in fact, it could be anything.
It could have been a factory. Could it have been a factory or weapons plant? Maybe it has nothing to do with the Sith.
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Star Forge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
What is the white stuff inside a Twinkie? Who are these builders you keep talking about? The builders are the great masters of the galaxy, the conquerors of all worlds, the rulers of infinite empire, and the creators of the Star Forge.
These builders must have been an extinct people, though it is
No,
strange
not while they
there's
were
no
living.
record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
The droid speaks Selkath. Maybe they were the builders. That's silly. Something must have happened to wipe the builders out. Maybe the builders refer to the Sith. The empire of the builders is infinite and everlasting. None can stand against their might and the power of the Star Forge. Have you seen a builder recently? I have been here since the completion of this monument. In all this time, no